Okay, so today's question is, how do you name your characters? I have some specific rules about naming characters. If I only know one person with that name, I do not use it. If the character is going to go through something traumatic, I don't use the name of anybody who I would know. I had a character go through something traumatic. I'm a slow writer. In the time that I was writing that, I met and married my wife. The character has the same name. The character no longer has the same name. I'm not going to have that situation where something traumatic happens to a person like that. But if I know more than one person that has a name, then the name is fair for me to use in any story that I want and in any context. Between Jen, Jenny, and Jennifer, I probably know 30. So yeah, in Tau Ceti there is a character named Jen. And that's just the way that is. Also, I gather names. I gather names from international sporting events. I've never used something like Beckham, something that's too recognizable. But like a name like Murad, which I don't know that anybody would be able to put it on one person. Sure, I would use that. I would use Murad. Yeah, other ways in which I draw on names. I have lived in a lot of different places in the world. I've lived with a lot of different ethnicities, so I also use names that way. A Godless Man, one of the characters is definitely using names that you would find in Namibia. Another one of the characters is definitely using, very Germanic naming. Yeah. So the names come from various places. They imply ethnicity that may or may not be there in the actual story. That's something I play a bit with in the Deacon Carver series, where names imply ethnicity, but later you learn that maybe you, the reader, have been making wrong assumptions about the ethnicity of certain characters as you've been developing, hopefully, an affection for them. So names are important. They're important to guide the character's persona, but they're also important for how the reader interprets them, and you can play with that.